Hi and welcome back to Normski TV, doing another Transfer Daily. Just want to do a quick one here. It's not going to be much, still not a lot going on with regards to transfers, ins or outs. The Lokonga situation, we're waiting for him to go through his quarantine period, and then hopefully after that, I think he's already had his medical, just maybe to just sign the dotted line and then for him to be announced. So we're just waiting on that situation. Yesterday, Arsenal had a pre-season game up in Scotland against Hibs, and mate, watching that game, we definitely need to get some new faces in. New faces are needed. Look, it's only a friendly, it's a run out for a lot of those players. Just want to see how some of the new, when I say new, I'm talking about people coming from the under 23s, just see what they're like, give them a run out. Maybe they have a chance to at least have a go at trying to get into the first team squad. But judging by the first half, it just looked like we hadn't changed from last season. We just left off from last season, and you've seen the same old faces in there. Kolasinac, obviously Bellerin came on second half. Ainsley Maitland-Niles, Reece Nelson. Do you know what I mean? And the first half just was a bit of a bore. We end up giving away a stupid goal. Now listen, I know Quanquo, new goalkeeper, third choice goalkeeper, just come in, just signed up a new deal. Back pass from the player Suarez. I don't know what he was doing. Quanquo could have at least tried to header the ball. He tried to volley or kick it, miskicked, and the Hibs player goes in and scores the goal. It was a calamity goal. Judging by the defence, it's a bit of a joke at the moment. As I said, they had the likes of Kolasinac was playing, just absolutely a joke. Absolutely a joke. Do you want to go with the Suarez? I mean, watching him play yesterday just didn't really impress me. But listen, it's early days. It's just I think to get these guys fit again. Willian was playing as well. He looked a little bit overweight. Bellerin was carrying a bit of timber as well. But it's for, these sort of games, these early pre-season games, is really to get their fitness back. I'm hoping that, listen, sometimes we get a little bit irate seeing them lose. We lost 2-1 in the end. Smith Rowe getting a goal back from, believe it or not, assist from Bellerin. But second half, we looked a lot better. We had the likes of Lacazette coming on, Pepe, Thomas Partey, and you could see there was a much better second half. But the first half, you had Aubameyang playing up front. Look, it is what it is. Nketiah missing an open goal, one-on-one with the keeper and putting it out wide. These are the players that we need to get off our books. And it's going to be a long old season. We need creativity in that side. We need a number 10. We need someone that can play alongside Thomas Partey. And look, this is just speculation, again, rumours, and we got to report on the rumours. And don't know how true it is, but there may be a possibility that Arsenal could be linked again with Odegaard. We were hearing that obviously his loan deal finished. That that chapter of Odegaard life with Arsenal's finished. But there's news coming out from the Athletic UK that Real Madrid finances, it's just basically saying in a tweet that Real Madrid's finances are far better than Barcelona's loans during the pandemic. But La Liga will still reduce their wage budget, and some of the iron earners that need to come off, likes of Isco, Odegaard, amongst those that are available. Now, this was something that was reported back some weeks ago, so I don't know if this is something just being pulled back up. Don't know how true it is, but is there a chance that there could be a U-turn in there? Is there a chance that we may, if this is the case, that would Arsenal revive their interest in Odegaard? Look, at the moment, it's speculation, it's rumours. As I said, we're linked with everybody, linked to FC, as I keep saying. So let's see what happens concerning that. There may be a U-turn concerning Real Madrid with Odegaard, because obviously their finances right now in Spain is bad at the moment. They need to get a lot of people off their books, wages wise as well. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. Just going on quickly. Listen, we've been linked with Maddison. There was talk about us giving him a 5-year deal, doubling his wages, £200,000 a week. Now, Arsenal are interested, but in order for this to happen, yes, we need to get rid of a number of players, and that is important in order for us to raise the funds. But what could scupper this if we was to go through with this is that the fact that with Leicester, they tend to sell one, star player. One player that's, that they're going to get off their books. Normally they get rid of one big player and that's it for that season. Now, if Liverpool, according to Football London, if Liverpool are interested in Tielemans, that means that there's a chance that Leicester may not let go of Maddison. So at the moment, we don't know what the situation is at the moment. We're hearing that Liverpool are interested in. If they do go for him, it might mean us missing out on Maddison because they're not going to let go of two of their big players. It's going to be one big player that they let go of. So I'm hoping that, Liverpool will have their, eyes on somebody else and not Tielemans, you know what I mean? And something may happen with regards to the Maddison situation. At the moment, we need to get in a big player, a number 10. Somebody that knows the Premier League, you know what I mean? I think at the moment things have slowed down a little bit. Yes, we're waiting on the Lokonga deal. We've got Tavares in already, but we really need somebody that's gonna kind of get the fans excited. And Maddison would be a great player to get in. But if Liverpool do end up going for Tielemans, then the chances are that could actually be a blow for us concerning trying to go for Maddison. The Ben White situation, we're still waiting on that. There's talk and rumours that, he's put his holiday on delay to try and see if he can get this situation, this deal sorted. Now, I don't know how true it is, but this thing has been rumbling on all summer. And obviously he's been away with England during the Euros and everything. Didn't play, but, you know what I mean? Just being a part of the team, being a part of the experience, that does kind of help him for the future. Now, Arsenal are interested in this player. There was talk that, £50 million deal was there and it's been done. It's just a matter of just him coming, having his medical and whatnot, that Brighton had accepted, but that's not the case at the moment. We're still not too sure where they are with regards to this actual negotiation. Some local papers are reporting that a bid hasn't even come in yet. So who do you believe? Sky's reported it. A number of outlets have reported it, but we don't seem to be any way further forward or what. We just don't know where we are at the moment. But I'm hoping that we can get someone like Ben White in who knows the Premier League, because judging by some of our defenders, mate, just ain't good enough based on the game that I saw yesterday. But as I said, it's still early days with regards to that. So let's see what happens in the next couple of days with regards to the Ben White situation. Look, the Locatelli deal, Arsenal, we've been linked with this guy, showing interest in that, but the chances are is that he's going to end up going to Juve. It seems as if they have actually Sassuolo was sitting down with Juve now over a phone call or whatever it is to try and discuss a move for Locatelli to Juventus. But Arsenal are still hanging about in the wings because you never know. We've got the money apparently to put it on the table. Now, if that does fall through, then Arsenal are waiting in the wings, hopefully to try and see if they can persuade Sassuolo to let that player come to us. Just reading through, I'm just hoping the Smith Rowe situation with regards to his deal. After the game yesterday, the post-match, Arteta was asked about Smith Rowe and the fact that is he going to stay, is he, he's asked about Aston Villa, putting in for a bid. He didn't really sort of talk about Aston Villa and their bid, but he's basically saying that he's 100% staying at Arsenal and that is it. So listen, let's hope that is the case. 100% staying. He did play well in when he came on for the second half, scored that goal. But look, we need to get this thing sorted and get it sorted quick. Now, just going on quickly, the Aouar deal, again, according to reports, Arsenal are edging closer to wrapping up a deal for Lyon midfielder Aouar. Just read it. It says the Frenchman has recently re-emerged as a target for the Gunners after they were so desperate to lay their hands on him last summer, only to be put off by his £50 million valuation. Now that's gone down to around 20 to 25 million. However, it's reported that a deal is now edging closer to being completed, although work still needs to be done to get this over the line. So listen, Aouar, who can play in that number 8 position, you know, good players, young, 24. It would be a good addition to the side. We do need a number of midfielders. Right now, we're just, Lokonga is not going to be the one. He's for the future. And for me, you don't really want to put that added pressure on him. So let's see what happens concerning the Aouar situation. They're saying that we are edging closer. What closer means, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Because all we know is that they may not even have put in a bid or nothing like that. But we are linked again. We are interested in him. And, you know, they're saying that we are looking, you know, to do that. Now, another situation here, the Basuma. Again, we've been linked with him for a while. It's been quite concerning, Basuma, but there's talk that this is concerning Liverpool again, that Liverpool would prefer Renato Sanchez to Basuma, because I know Liverpool are said to be interested in Basuma. Now, Arsenal at the moment, we have shown interest, but it's been very quiet on that front. We seem to be, you know, going for the likes of Neves, who we're linked with heavily. Apparently, we're negotiating in negotiation with their representatives and with Wolves. The deal's worth around about £35 million. If that's something that we can do, again, he's Premier ready. He knows the league, and he will definitely be an upgrade, I think personally, over Granit Xhaka. Situation with Granit Xhaka, talking about that as well, is that Roma want him. Personal terms haven't been agreed with both sides, but it just seems to be that Arsenal and Roma seem to be very far apart on the actual fee. You know, Arsenal want around £17 million. Roma was said to be offering 10 million. Now, it seems like they're getting cold feet or itchy fingers now, or getting twitchy feet, should I say, and they really want to get this deal wrapped up. I know Granit Xhaka wants to go to Roma, but I'd just like to get Granit Xhaka out as quick as possible, but we need to get the right money for him. We do need to get the right money for him. He did well in the Euros, not going to take that away from me. He did well, and to be honest, last season he was one of our most consistent midfielders there, but I just don't think he's the one for Arsenal. Since he's played for us, since he's signed for us, we've not made it in the top 4. So you can see why we definitely need an upgrade on him. But we need to get decent money for him. And if we can get that £17 million, then that will help somewhere to go in towards other targets. The Bellerin situation, we know that he's asked about wanting to leave, and there's the number of clubs, not just from Italy, but Spain, that are interested in Bellerin. According to Football London again, the Inter Milan sporting director is refusing to give anything away with regards to the Italian club's pursuit of Bellerin. He's been very coy on it. When asked, he said there's no news at the moment, but we know that Bellerin wants to go. And to be honest, perfectly honest, we need an upgrade. You know, we've got the likes of Chambers, Suarez, who I just don't think is good enough. I think Chambers could fit in well there, but we need a actual right back and somebody that's going to be a definite upgrade. He's been with the club. I did think the other day I said 10 years. I think it's around about 8 to 10 years that Bellerin's been with the club. But it's time now. His time is up at Arsenal. You could see yesterday, you know what I mean, just didn't look interested for me personally speaking. I just think we just need to get things done and get it done quickly. You know, this we need to move quick now, because pre-season has started and we want to get some targets in so that at least they can get themselves involved and integrated with the rest of the Arsenal squad. They're going to be going away next week to Florida to play in the Florida Cup. They're going to be coming up against some tough teams. We got Rangers on Saturday. I hope we don't play like we did yesterday. But you know, Rangers are a good side. They just went unbeaten throughout their season last season, won the league. So they're going to be chomping at the bits, ready to play us. So let's see what happens concerning that. But listen, guys, there's not a lot at the moment, but hopefully we'll hear something come the weekend that there is a definite a situation with regards to us getting somebody in. We know the Lokonga deal was pretty much over the line, 99% over the line. Tavares already got, but we really need to go with big targets. Man like Aouar, man like Madison, you know, those players, we need to make sure we get them. But listen, guys, thanks for subscribing to the channel. Please like, subscribe if you're new, share, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.